here in the desert, but somehow this Cardinal crowd turned up the heat a moment ago. They were in a frenzy as their team emerged from the tunnel. And the Cardinals, they're set to do battle with Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Throwing on first down is Murray. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Steven Nelson.
Damn, I don't let this game be that easy, please.
But not before he's all the way down on the 37. Andy Isabella was the intended target. Boy, an aggressive play call to start this game. It backfired, but aggressive, no question about that.
Is that one of those statement calls? Trying to let you know that they're going to be aggressive right out of the gate. But that one hung up just a little bit too long. He made a nice play on the ball defensively and was able to pick it off.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Going to give this time to the tailback. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. First carry now for Kareem Hunt, and he'll get 3 down at the 34-yard line.
Here we go.
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away.
This is a fucking awesome fence.
Byron Murphy, the first pick of the 2nd round there defensively.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him. Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11. On 2nd down, here's Murray. Got this complete to the rookie out of UMass, Andy Isabella. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down. Several media outlets thought Andy Isabella was the top receiver in this year's class out of UMass. He dominated his senior year there. 1,700 yards, 13 touchdowns.
That's the fucking ball, you dumb fuck.
Off the defense. He ran a 4.31 40 at the combine. 3rd.
Damn, put the fucking ball off.
Of all attendees, and then he was taken 62nd. A lot of experts think he was a major bargain with loads of potential. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Now Murray throwing on 2nd down. It's complete to Drain. They'll give him a yard on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. And able to find Kirk complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 33. Murray now rebounding nicely after the interception. He's hit 4 straight to start the drive. It's first down. Running for the shotgun with Dre. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball? You know, hey, he should have touched him more last week. They weren't going to make that same
Take
mistake.
the fucking ball, Lord. God damn it.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the
Give me
22-yard
fucking
line.
plays, bro.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple
You know
of
what?
ways
Don't
for
fucking make me
this
send
team
Bush
because,
just to fucking
number one, you
clean
throw
up
the short
fucking
game until they
first.
stop it. And if they're not going to stop you, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn.
And he is into the end zone.
Good touchdown, dude.
Arizona.
Fucking team shit.
Kenyon Drake, his 6th touchdown of the season, as his guys are able to strike
Bush is
first here in
fucking
this
nice.
opening quarter.
Bush has been playing his fucking keys.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Thank God, what?
This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to
The Cardinals'
themselves, okay,
defense is so
do we
fucking
still
good.
want to try
And
one
they're
more in that position again? And I would dare say
They're
that
built-
the answer would be
they're
yes.
built
They're
for
going to have a lot of
life.
confidence in their kicker.
do that.
Just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, we're going to get a little bit closer this time. Yeah, but, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up opportunities for this offense going forward.
This is a guy who made a Pro Bowl in his 2nd season, James Conner. And now off to the
Good shit.
races down the right
Touchdown.
side. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. James Conner with touchdown number 8 on the year.
I gotta get
As
you.
his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Boswell good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Because the secondary, they really went clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
3 catches now this afternoon, the same number he had all of last week. Also, it's a first down. Murray, a quick throw out to Kirk.
That was mine.
That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. They'll come out in a 4-receiver look. 3 men to the right side on 2nd and 6. These 2 teams all tied after 1. From the 45 on 2nd down. Murray, the catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 41-yard line. Nice pass that time by the number 1 pick, Kyler Murray. Also drafted 9th in the Major League Baseball draft. He's the only person ever to be taken top 10 in both sports. Go back to his Allen High School days in Texas. He was 42-0 as a starting quarterback. Freshman year, he was at Texas A&M, then the transfer to Oklahoma, sat behind Baker Mayfield. Then his opportunity came last year. Boy, did he make the most of it. Won the Heisman Trophy and led the Sooners to the college football playoff. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave them with a third and about 3 to go.
Good job, D. Good job. That's the way you fly to the ball. Here we go. Here we go. Hand read. Come on. Watch 98. Watch 98. 98's the mic. All right, T. Let's go. All right, T.
Murray going to try to throw on third down. Open man is Kirk, complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 24-yard line.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Out of the gun, here's Murray.
How did I know you were going to do that?
Touchdown Cardinals. DeAndre Hopkins, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7.
Excuse me, harder than I fucking thought it was.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is.
Why do people try to blitz me? I don't understand it. It doesn't help you in any way. It might once in a while, but why do people blitz me?
You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
Let's see if they dial it up this drive.
See, he's blitzing me. What helps you with that? Like, it doesn't help. It gives you a disadvantage. It really does.
2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, they have that one snipped out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
And he'll give it
That's me run all over against you.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And they'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. But the converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks. And when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join, who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from
Fucking Sims is so fucking fast to this. Hard as fucking stop him.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. The last two plays each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here on 3rd and 12. On 3rd down, it's Connor. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the first down. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 4th down, here comes the Steeler punter Jordan Berry to kick it away. Back deep, Patrick Peterson. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And the Cards are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Now the question, what do you do here? Time not really an issue. You got over a minute, but you figure from this spot you'd need a good 50, 60 yards to even consider a field goal try.
Yeah, so there's optimism there, but there's also a little bit of restraint, right? You got to make sure you don't take a sack here. Don't end up in the end zone. Ball gets stripped. You could give up 2 points in that occasion, or maybe even 6 if you can't get on it and recover yourself. So make sure you protect the guy throwing the football if indeed that's the plan of attack.
Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Murray now, just one misfire so far after that last completion, 15 of 16. It's 1st down. Murray now on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. He'll run it. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a 1st.
Gotta put a fucking spot, you know.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Just try not to do that, but I guess I have to.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. Well, we know that Murray can run the football. He rushed for 1,000 yards during his final year at Oklahoma, better than 7 yards per carry. And Cliff Kingsbury says, I trust him running the football. This is a guy that has known his quarterback since 2012 when Murray was a sophomore in high school. Kingsbury was in the OC at Texas A&M. He would go on to take the Texas Tech job, but the two maintained a great relationship. Both are from Texas, both quarterbacks, and both with fathers heavily involved in their football careers. Where Cliff Kingsbury, he trusts his quarterback implicitly.
Ready. 98 to Mike. 9, check 26, check 26. Zip it, the rep, let's go. Watch 98, watch 98, 98 to Mike.
Murray now on 1st down. And he hits Drake.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Now Murray. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Stephon Tuitt able to shake free and get home for the sack. A final shot before half for Murray. Going deep for Hopkins. This is Cole.
How did he catch that? How did he fucking catch that? He's so fucking lame.
First half, the prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And they extend their lead, a little added cushion into the lockers. What a way to finish.
Tremendous way. That's momentum that they carry in with them. Can they convert it and bring it back out to start the 3rd quarter?
So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
Loading
And I
the
never
fucking
want to make
box.
something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a real way of doing it.
There are people I
This is a
play
really
load the fucking
important
box
drive.
and
And
do
we often
fucking
talk about teams
holy
scripting
shit.
plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for him. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. So coming up empty here to start the 3rd quarter. Already 2 scores down. Got to be careful.
Yeah, I did notice, though, that the captain of the defense patted the
Right
quarterback
into
on
a
the helmet
fucking
on his
kicker.
way out.
How the
Pretty
fuck is that
much
not a
letting him
penalty,
know,
bro?
we know the
How?
pressure's on us. We're going to go out there and try and hold serve for you.
Penalty
Figure
right
it out
there.
over here on the
They didn't
sidelines.
call it,
A
dude.
good
What the
return there.
fuck
Call
is
it
this
13
game?
yards. And the Cards will take over.
We
First
ran into
and
our
10.
fucking kicker.
Ready to go
They
to their
didn't
next
call
drive,
it.
and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
How about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some
And
points.
to get a little more cushion.
Back to you. I'm going back to you.
Now on 1st down, Drake again. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. A Cardinal 1st down on a gain of 13.
Let's go. Watch your slack. Watch your slack. Watch your slack.
On 1st down, Drake. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
From the 44, Murray. And this one complete to Charcandrick West. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now the first carry for Chase Edmonds. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Last year as a rookie, Edmonds got more action than most people anticipated as David Johnson's backup. 80 touches, 60 of them on the ground, 20 through the air. 4th-round pick in 2018 out of Fordham, who had a whopping 5,800 rushing yards during his college career. They think his future's bright in Arizona. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
198. Watch 98. 98's the mic. Here we go. Here we go. 198. Watch 98.
1st down, Murray. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. And the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up 2nd down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Back to the air on 2nd down, it's Murray. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's picked by the linebacker, T.J. Watt. Past the 20, 10, and he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive. Oh, now Murray has it stripped.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Cameron Hayward has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Watch his flag. Watch his flag.
Murray with a 3rd and long. Going deep for Hopkins. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4. The Steelers on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. 3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup.
They really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
Now Roethlisberger on 1st down. Screen pass to Connor. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. It's a Pittsburgh 1st down, a gain of 13.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh 1st.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. They'll run again with Hunt. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Kareem Hunt, his 9th touchdown of the season, as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Fielded about a yard deep. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. To throw, it's Murray. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins, the Pro Bowler, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Murray's throw on target to Christian Kirk. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Great footwork, but still wrangled down before reaching the 20. Cameron Hayward in on the tackle. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down. Second down, Murray sets to throw. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. Over the middle, complete. That's Drake. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Don't get nervous. 198. Watch 98. 98's the mic. Watch the run. They're running it.
From the gun, Murray. And he'll hit his tight end, Walker. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
198.
From the gun, it's Drake. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They come up on what could be a pivotal 3rd and goal now in a tie ball game.
Watch 98. 98's the mic. All day, every day, any day.
Murray now, 3rd and goal. Dancing to his, and he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals. A 3-yard touchdown run. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter.
And that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now, on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced a 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in the touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. They lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
He's back to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Drake. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
Watch the whip.
You can't pass.
They hand off to their big tight end. And that would cover beautifully. Their defenders stayed home and they'll stop him behind the line.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board.
Dude, you're passing. You can't fucking pass.
And an alley to run.
You can't pass.
The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, they've got to find 2 scores. So, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
Black 20. Hey, watch the slant.
Roethlisberger to throw. Now a desperation throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Prince Amukamara. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line. Johnson was the intended receiver. So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not at a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams finding ways to click. And people who love this game, they also love baseball games that are 14-11 with 3 or 4 home runs mixed in.
Do you own a belt?
So for the Cardinals, they move back over 500 at 7-6. And they'll get another home date next week as the Browns will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, it's a loss that could have implications on the playoff race as they fall to 9-4. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
heart and soul in it, so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest. Tupac in the prison, man, claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. At any currency, I'm still guaranteeing my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best to soak in it. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up they octaves, now they truly focused in. I'm seeing 2020 visions. Daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brainwash gotta make it